Picture this. You go into your used game store to purchase a PS2. The one you're looking for is $215, but it's refurbished, meaning they did some internal cleaning and repairs to make it like new. So, you reluctantly decide to purchase it. When you try opening the disc drive, it makes a weird noise. So you decide to open it up to see if you can fix it. When you do, it's all dirty. They didn't refurbish it at all. How would you feel being cheated like that? They promised you something and gave you something else. For most people, this would be disappointing, as you didn't receive the product you were promised and charged for. In reality, this is exactly what's been happening with people who buy consoles from DkOldies. Let me show you some examples. There's a channel by the name of Jacob R that buys refurbished consoles sold by DkOldies. He looks inside the console to see if it's actually refurbished or not. Out of the 4 videos I saw on his channel, none were actually refurbished. They were dirty on the inside, and the CPU's thermal paste wasn't replaced, which is apparently what causes the red ring of death on the Xbox 360. I think another YouTuber called Review Tech USA bought 2 consoles and neither of them were refurbished. Listen to the disc tray on the PS2 he bought. It's not supposed to have those clicking noises. Why are there so many examples of refurbished consoles when they're clearly not refurbished? If the consoles were actually opened up and cleaned out, this wouldn't be an issue. But the controversy doesn't end here. Another issue people have is with the prices listed, and I'm not talking about how high they are. Take a look at Kingdom Hearts. It says it's on sale for $11.99, while $19.99 was the original price. The issue that people have is that the listings are always on sale. But what's the issue with that? Well, it's illegal. Or is it? It's illegal to always mark your prices as on sale and to never actually go for the original price. But how does DkOldies get away with it? Well, I have a theory. Again! Look to the left of the price. It says the crossed out price is MSRP. For those that don't know, it means the recommended price to be sold at. But where do they get their MSRP prices from? PriceCharting.com doesn't seem to be in line with their MSRP. I tried to find other websites similar to price charting, but couldn't find anything. It's possible that they get their source from a website unavailable to the public. It's also possible that they make up the price. If that's the case, then what they're doing is probably illegal, but I'm not a legal expert, so I can't say for certain. Recently, DkOldies uploaded a video called DkOldies Refurbishes Their Consoles. In the video, Joey, the spokesperson for DkOldies, shows the process of cleaning and refurbishing the consoles. They test it, refurbish it if necessary, and clean the outside of it. They want to reassure to the public that their consoles do indeed get refurbished. But wait a second, let's go back. They test it, refurbish it if necessary. If the console works, they don't open it up. We've seen examples of consoles not opened up because they work. This contradicts the definition of refurbished. Why would they sell their consoles as refurbished if they're not actually refurbished? Another issue I have with this video is that it's a publicity stunt. They essentially did an internal investigation. They lied directly to the camera. The title says DkOldies refurbishes their consoles, but only when there's internal issues. Another publicity stunt was where Joey said,
"Is DkOldies a scam? No."
Whether or not DkOldies is a scam is still up to debate, but even if it's not a scam, it's not necessarily a good idea to say this because it draws more attention to the possibility of DkOldies being a scam. DkOldies is under a lot of fire right now for the reasons I mentioned in this video, as well as the prices of the products they sell. They are beyond crazy. In a previous video, I said that you should buy from DkOldies only if you're a collector and the prices are in line with MSRP. I feel like that's not the case anymore. With all the shady things going on, I feel like you should just avoid buying from DkOldies in general. It's just not worth the risk of potentially receiving a product in a condition that you don't want.